Bowling Green Technical College, through our Workforce Solutions employee training programs, provides real opportunity to real businesses, helping them transform into more advanced, more productive competitors in the global economy.
Welcome to Bowling Green Technical College Workforce Solutions, Transforming Lives, Transforming Kentucky. The show that provides solutions for the Commonwealth manufacturers to be more competitive in the global marketplace. I'm your host, Jim Lewis, and today I have Greg Higdon from CAM, the Kentucky Association of Manufacturers, with me today. We're going to talk about manufacturing in Kentucky. Welcome, Greg.
It's a pleasure to be here with you today, Jim, and in the Bowling Green area, a place where CAM has a considerable history, and we're just tickled to death to be here and talk about the future of Kentucky as it sets presently and where we think it's going.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us today. CAM is the acronym, of course, for an association. Tell us a little bit about CAM and that association.
Certainly, we'd be glad to. It has a long history. In fact, next year will begin its 100th year of existence. I became its new president and CEO in December of last year, on December 1, and I'm excited about it. I've had some history with them as a contract lobbyist and for several years. But basically what we do is we advocate for manufacturing on the state and federal level. We interact with the National Association of Manufacturers a lot on the federal level on those issues as they've begun to intertwine between state and federal issues and how manufacturing is going. We also spend a lot of time in having meetings, communicating with our membership and others in the manufacturing field and the support groups around them to see what's on their mind, how things are affecting them from the state and federal level, and now from the international level. So we hold executive briefings, we interact with local chambers, Rotary, civic clubs, all of those types of things, and put on shows. I've been traveling across the Commonwealth, and as I said earlier, I've spent a lot of time here in Bowling Green as well as our staff. They're fantastic, your local chamber here, and very much involved in the business activities, not only here in Bowling Green and Warren County, but also in the region. And so you are very blessed in that regard. We also interact with the state chamber a lot on issues on the state and federal level, and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. And so we're excited about that. We're more niche. Most of the issues that we deal with are strictly basically related to manufacturing as a whole and how we keep that going forth here in the Commonwealth as a whole. So we focus on that, but we interact with a lot of other business groups to keep those things going. So we do advocacy in Frankfort, Kentucky. I have 10 lobbyists on our team. They have different expertise among them. They do a fantastic job. We do publications. We do e-goods, our electronic alerts during the session, as well as monthly and weekly when Frankfort's not in session, on issues that may be going on in Washington or other type of business issues, sending them out. We do bi-monthly, every 2 months, a publication called The Goods. I might just do a little promo here and show that to the cameras. This goes out about every 2 months. This latest issue has a lot of things that went on in the General Assembly and that type of thing, as other organizations do. And we have affinity programs that benefit our membership, whether it be health insurance, property and casualty, all those types of things that we can put forth.
Well, good. Wow. Sounds like CAM has really been busy. Especially, I'm surprised that they've been in existence for 100 years.
Right.
Wow.
Next year will be our 100th year.
Wow.
Right.
So there's been a tremendous transition over that period of time, going from regional business to statewide business to national business, and now an international presence. Kentucky has an international presence that has been growing and growing. What brings companies to Kentucky? What is it about the Commonwealth of Kentucky that draws manufacturers here?
Well, I think there's been a transitional thing that's occurred throughout the United States of America as we've moved into a global economy. But I think there are several things. Kentucky has done some areas, has been very good in areas, for instance, such as energy supplies, electricity. We're big coal-fired. I can remember back in my days in the General Assembly, Jim, where we were #1 in the country. That we've slipped out of that over a period of time where we're 3rd or 4th, and maybe right now 5th. A lot of that has to do with clean coal technology, all the add-ons that go on in producing a lot of our energy needs in this state are costly, and so that's driven up the price. But we're still competitive from an energy standpoint, and it's one that CAM's going to be focused on going forth to make sure that those things stay in place. Just recently, a report came out. We've moved from 34th in the country to 20th in the country in being tax-wise business friendly. A lot of people don't understand that, but you can bet anybody looking to locate or expand their business in this state understands that those types of things are going on. Plus, our culture, it's neat. We've got a lot of land areas, but a big trigger for us is our interstate highway transportation abilities here in Kentucky. We've got interstate commerce that really goes well. We're centrally located from a standpoint of population with our surrounding states to the north, west, east, and south, so to speak. And we've got good water supply, transportation from that standpoint. So our transportation is a big battle point, and land. I was at a conference earlier this week, and I didn't even realize this, the fact that, say, the automobile industry, for instance, that would be looking to build a manufacturing plant that used to look at 3 or 4, maybe 500 acres of land, are now looking at 2,000 acres of land, and they want it a little bit away from the more urbanized areas, you know, but they also want it on transportation channels that allow them to produce and get goods in and get their finished product out to the marketplace.